everybody, and welcome to another BigCTV unboxing. My name is Chris, aka Big C. And of course, we just finished up with Thanksgiving this past week. Hopefully everyone got a lot of delicious food. But we also completed Black Friday, which is an exciting time because that's when you can get a bunch of stuff really cheap, whether it's for Christmas gifts or for yourself. I bought mostly things that I've been wanting for a while just because they were cheap. But one thing I was not expecting to buy, which is a really exciting thing that's hard to find, and one that I'm about to unbox for you right now, is the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. So, if you don't know what this is, it is essentially a miniature version of the Super Nintendo console that comes preloaded with a whole bunch of the best games of that system. These are very, very, very hard to find. I got one because the GameStop that I went to for Black Friday had one in stock. So I'm going to unbox it for you and show you what exactly is included in the SNES Classic Edition. So let's open it up. Okay. Let's see. First we have instruction manual. I think this has descriptions of the games and stuff, but let me pull it out. Let's look. Okay, so oh, what? It's got a poster? That's an awesome poster. It has like descriptions of a lot of these series. It looks like classic Super Nintendo. That's awesome. I like that a lot. It's also got instructions on how to set up the console in different languages. So if you need to know how to set it up, there you go. That's really cool. I didn't expect the poster. Okay, so next up, we have controllers. I won't show you both of them because it does come with two controllers, which is cool. And these are new Super Nintendo controllers, so they're not like, you know, reused ones. These are new Super Nintendo controllers. So here you go. Here's what it looks like. Just like it did from the 90s. It's got 4 buttons: start, select, D-pad, shoulder buttons. Not the longest of cords, but it'll get the job done. So, and it comes with 2 of them, so that's pretty nice. You have your plug. Let's see. This is a HDMI cord, I believe. Now this plugs into the system. Yes, so you plug this cord into the little box for your plug, and then you plug it into the system. So that's cool. HDMI, because yes, even though it is a Super Nintendo, it is a modern console, and it knows that you mostly use HDMI at this point. So you can plug it into an HDMI cord. Alright, and now, what you've all been waiting for, the system itself. I think it's real small. This is the Super Nintendo Classic. Look how tiny this thing is. But it's modeled just after the classic original Super Nintendo. Do you plug it in just like you would normally? Where do you plug it in? Oh, okay. So you pull off the little front plate and you can plug in your 2 controllers. Little ports right there. You plug them in. I believe this power button and this reset button actually function. This thing is very tiny though. Very, very tiny. Very cute little system. Of course, on the back you have your HDMI port and your power port. very cool. It's this very, very tiny little thing. I mean, it's only running Super Nintendo games, so it makes sense why it's so small and so tiny. I mean, the controllers, like, you compare the controller to the actual system. The controller is almost as big. Actually, it's bigger than the system. That's pretty crazy. So, yeah. That is the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. I think it's a really cool package. It's $80 if you can find one. Like I said, they are very difficult to find, so good on you if you can find one. But if you want a nice little taste of nostalgia and want to play some classic games from the 90s, the Super Nintendo Classic Edition is a good thing for you. So I'm going to rattle off real quick before we go the games that are on the system. So these are all the games that are loaded onto the system. We have Contra 3 The Alien Wars, Donkey Kong Country, Earthbound, Final Fantasy 3, F-Zero, Kirby's Dream Course, Kirby Superstar, Mega Man X, Secret of Mana, Star Fox, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting, Super Castlevania 4, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, Super Mario World, Super Metroid, Super Punch-Out, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Yoshi's Island, and the never-before-released Star Fox 2. So, quite a few games on that list. If you are a big fan of 90s games or just want to play classic games, some even for the first time, like most of these games I have not played because I did not have a Super Nintendo as a kid. So, I'm actually really excited to try all these. So, yeah, that is the Super Nintendo Classic Edition unboxing. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch, both are at BigCTV. Social media on Facebook and Twitter, BigCTV Show. And if you want to help shape the future, become a Patreon patron by going to patreon.com/BigCTV. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on BigCTV Unboxing. Bye.